Hey guys, Dan here from DansTube.TV, and today I've got Modern Combat 5 Blackout for you guys. This is available on both iOS and Android. I will have all those linked in the description below, so make sure to check them out and let me know what you think in the comments below. This game is created by Gameloft, a phenomenal app development company, and the app is $8.99 Australian in the iOS store and $7.49 in the Android store, the Google Play Store. So it's quite affordable because this is a massive blockbuster release. Very similar to Call of Duty in terms of the way that the campaign runs. You've got massive explosions, and between the cutscenes and the action when you're actually playing in the game, there are so many wow factors. It is very hard to pick up the controls if you're using purely the touch mechanics. I feel like this is one of those games where you really need to play with a controller. The controls are quite easy to pick up on the touchscreen, but the gameplay is, like I said, very frantic, so you need to be ready for those quick action scenes where enemies pop up or vehicles pop up. One thing that I really enjoyed about Modern Combat 5 was just the beautiful landscape, and the way that the missions run, you actually get to explore quite a lot of the landscape. I noticed a lot of the time they'll chuck you into a vehicle where you are manning some sort of a machine gun or a grenade launcher or something along those lines, and for those scenes you have some beautiful cinematics, and a lot of them are actually running through the game, so it feels like, you know, it's actually part of the gameplay. Of course it's a scripted event, but it just looks beautiful, and they're really improving their development for iOS games and mobile games in general, because I personally felt like this was a great title. It feels like a Call of Duty release. It definitely has that feel like it's an arcade shooter. You have those amazing wow factors, beautiful visuals, like I said, along the way. The audio cues are amazing as well, all of the different gun sounds, running along, you know, debris falling, random things like that. It just really engrosses you in the game, and I guess that's how they can justify the price tag. This is definitely a blockbuster release. Just the scale of the gameplay is beautiful, and I'm playing this on my iPad Air. I didn't have any issues with popping or lag or anything like that. It does run quite smoothly. One thing I will mention though, the controls were very hard to pick up. I know I've mentioned that. You probably will notice throughout this that I'm sucking hard, and try not to leave too many hateful comments about that. Of course I love reading those hateful comments, so go ahead and I will reply anyway. But it definitely did take a bit of time to pick up those touch screen controls. And I guess that's just a given with first-person shooters on a mobile device, and that's why I would love to play this game with one of the new controllers, or, you know, something that would just make it a little bit easier. I also enjoyed their touchscreen mechanics a lot of the time. Sometimes they'd make you swipe or slide or use different gestures to actually interact with the environment or interact with your players, which is just a really awesome feature. Another thing that is beautiful about this game is you can actually build up your own squad and you can compete in multiplayer online, and that is just a lot of fun. You have multiple characters and weapons to customize, and all the different loadouts make it feel like you have control over the battlefield and control over the gameplay. And it definitely is a fun adaptation of a Call of Duty game. This game has some remarkable graphics, and it is close to console graphics. Just the beautiful diversity of the landscape in the background, all the different water effects, fire effects, and the AI in general, it's beautiful. One thing I would probably say could be improved is maybe just the way the AI interact with the environment. A lot of the time it is a little too easy. They'll walk up and they'll crouch down, or they'll just stand there. It makes it a little too easy, and it doesn't make you completely feel engrossed in the game. It just makes you feel like you're playing an arcade game. I'd like to see a few more systems at play for the NPCs, just to allow for that more dynamic gameplay. Overall though, Modern Combat 5 is one of the best FPS games I have ever played on my mobile device. And that's for both Android and iOS, remember. It's just a really fun game. It's all-out action, beautiful visuals, and just overall they've tied everything in together, and it's a really fun story. The cutscenes as well really bring you into the gameplay, and in general it's just one of the most rounded applications I've ever played. They've done an amazing job of really engrossing you into this world. They take you around the world to some really beautiful locations, and it's just a really fun game, guys. So if you're looking for a great FPS game that's going to take your attention and really take you on a fun story, then I definitely recommend checking out Modern Combat 5. I am sorry for this late review, guys. I hope you still enjoyed this video though, and I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. But that's the end of this video, so please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I will have many more app reviews and exclusives in the future. Also make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. It really helps out, and it helps share and get the word out, I guess, about Modern Combat 5 and about all the random awesome apps that are coming out in the future. On a side note, we also have Bioshock 1 coming out. That's a full console game being released on mobile devices, and I cannot wait for that. I'm going to try and do a gameplay and a review of that as well, so I'd love to know what you think in the comments below of that. That's going to be a future series. But apart from that, that is the end of the video, so make sure to have a wonderful day, enjoy the rest of your week, and peace out, everyone.